My name is Giovanni Zelko. I'm the writer, director, and executive producer of the interview, and I'm going to be taking you on a ride to show you how it all came to be, how we started the project, and where the film is going, and hope you enjoy the ride.
Begin.
The interview began as a concept film for an action sequence that Tomm Voss and myself were trying to put together. Wanted to show my talents as a director and Tom's talents as an action star. And initially it was just supposed to be a 60-second fight with Tom and a couple guys, and that evolved into a 60-second fight with Tom versus 4 guys.
"60 seconds. Are you sure you want to go through with this?"
Yeah.
Once things started rolling, we immediately knew that we needed to bring in a professional stunt team and a professional choreographer so that Tom wouldn't get hurt and the stuntmen wouldn't get hurt, and that ultimately everything would look super, that it would look like a fight that you would see in any fight movie or any action film that is out there today.
The air is chilled and you know things just ain't right. Walking further down a path you shouldn't take.
We wanted to make a fight scene that competed with the best of the best, with understandable limitations that we had for budget constraints, etc., but nonetheless a super tight, action-packed, kick-ass fight scene. And I think we accomplished that.
Time to pay the price, time to see your fate.
In order to accomplish the type of fight that we wanted to do, we first of all knew we had to go to a fight choreographer that could put together a team of fighters and a look that would best show Tom's abilities as an action star.
When I'll tell you why, till you lie, till you cause I'm the devil in disguise.
We went to one of the best fight choreographers in the world, who happens to be Tomm Voss's friend, and that's Michael Jai White.
Like, hit me on one. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, stop.
Michael Jai White is a spectacular, multi-talented actor and fighter.
Definitely, timing-wise, and not to go the visual thing. Just especially on like, see like just like the catching. Yeah. The 1, 2, 3, catch. Say.
So Michael sat with Tom and I, and the three of us hashed out the basic ideas that we wanted to have within the fight. Essentially, Tom fighting against 4 guys.
We've got a lot of possible scenarios with stuff. You know, there's sand that can be thrown. You know, I got an idea of who's like a really good puncher and a really good kicker. You know, there's the pop, 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 pop. You know, shoot, boom, kick. I gotta worry about kicks on this guy and punches on this guy.
Action! Tom fighting against 4 guys in a 60-second fight, bare knuckle brawl, no weapons, and to have Tom come out on top. We wanted to have finishing moves that aren't the archetypal, classic type of finishing moves. So we went with a style that better suited Tom's physical size and his physical nature, and we made the fight a very powerful fight, a very physical fight, where a normal guy throwing a punch, hitting someone in the chest, wouldn't really do much, but when Tomm Voss throws a punch and it hits someone in the chest, who's going to drop them? Working with Michael Jai White was spectacular. I learned a lot about not just fight choreography and implementing a fight scene in a film, but filmmaking in general. Michael is an extremely astute student of filmmaking and a very, very accomplished actor and a very accomplished choreographer and stuntman and fight choreographer.
All right. Boom! Now you know. I'm like, go ahead, hit me.
Take the hit to open you up, and then you go in.
Hit me, motherfucker. You went for it. Bam. You know what I mean? That will speak leagues.
He brought a lot of his knowledge and experience to the table and took Tomm and I on a different level as far as developing a fight scene. Once we had the basics of the fight down with Michael, we needed to assemble a fight team of 4 stuntmen that could actually do what Michael had envisioned as far as the moves go, and who could actually oppose Tomm in a scene and make it feel right.
On the day, he's gonna want you to really pick him up. So on this next one, we do it at speed. Really, give him a good grab right in here. How's that?
I'm picking him up at the time. Yeah, go. I'm gonna give you a big arch when we actually do it. My stomach's gonna come up.
I ultimately chose 8711. The 8711 fight team, I chose them because they're the best. They're the best in the world as far as I know. They've done the Matrix films and 300 most recently. They're just working on Tron now. And their design concept is a lot different than most fight teams. They are very in tune with the actor and the actor's abilities in what one person can and can't do. They're very aware of the camera. The fight was choreographed by Michael Jai White, but the stunt coordinator, the fight coordinator, was Aaron.
Give me that moment. Once there's a moment here, after he trips me, so he was 1, trips me, there's a moment, he's in the camera here.
Okay.
Aaron Toney is an excellent stuntman in his own right, and he has a lot of martial arts background. He's also a very talented editor, and because of this mixed talent of behind the camera and in front of the camera, Aaron has excellent sensibilities of how to cover a fight with the camera, where to place the camera at the best moments, and he and I work together in great detail for each move where it would be best to put the camera, especially for the finishing moves. I wanted to have a multi-camera angles on different moves because of the editing style that I was planning to use for the fight. Aaron helped me tremendously in preparing for that, and also on the day of shooting, of helping me decide exactly what we needed and did not need, because we didn't have that much time, A, and B, we wanted to make sure that the stuntmen were safe and we didn't go through the stunts more times than were absolutely necessary in covering the footage that we needed. So Aaron did a tremendous job in taking Michael's choreography and working with me in coordinating the fight sequence to get it to where it needed to be.
Yep. So what's up next on that one? After the hammer, I actually come back in, so it's me. Okay, so you're this is a whole exchange. Okay, good. Do you want coverage of an exchange? Yeah, right now. Okay.
So we have 2 cameras.
Okay. All 4 guys that were in the 8711 fight team did such an amazing job in taking direction from myself and from Michael and from Aaron and having it all smoothly fit into moves that were very dangerous at times and moves that were very risky at times, especially working with a new fighter action star like Tomm Voss, who is not a stuntman and he's not a fighter, and it was his first scene in the film where he really had to push the envelope and using his physical size to do an action scene that involved 4 guys coming at him non-stop for 60 seconds with some pretty harrowing moves. Tomm's a very, very strong, powerful individual, and he was able to use that strength in taking the fight to a different level. The stuntmen were amazing in working with him. Tomm began a regiment for 2 weeks every morning, training with the 8711 fight team and with Aaron Toney, and Aaron was able to get Tomm in a very short matter of time to a place where he had the fight down blindfolded. He can do all the moves blindfolded, and he was able to get the pieces together in a seamless way that really sold the shots. Had it not been for Aaron's work and the work of the 8711 fight team, it would have been impossible to bring this fight to screen.